Steve always carried the notebook. That was normal. Blue left clues. Steve drew them. We helped solve the puzzle, but nobody ever asked why the notebook never ran out of pages, or why Steve always looked at it before he looked at Blue, like he was checking if the next clue had already appeared. At first, the clues were harmless. A chair, a window, a picture frame, simple things around the house. But watch the order. Blue never picked random objects. She picked places. Places where something had happened. The thinking chair, the hallway rug, the basement door. And Steve always smiled when he found them. Not because he understood, because he didn't. The notebook did. Every page kept count. 3 clues, 1 answer. Every time. But some answers were not meant to be said out loud. One day, Blue put a paw print on the floor beside the thinking chair. Steve laughed and drew it. Then he noticed the cushion was tilted. Underneath it was a sock. Small, stained, still warm. Steve stopped smiling. Blue sat beside him, wagging her tail, waiting, because the game wasn't over. The second clue was on the hallway rug. The third was on the front door. That was when Steve noticed something missing. No song, no letter, no little flag popping up outside. Mailbox was gone. Steve opened the door slowly, and there he was, lying sideways in the grass. Red flag bent backward, mouth open like he had tried to deliver one last message. The envelope was still stuck inside him. Steve pulled it out with shaking hands. There were no words, just one blue paw print pressed deep into the paper. That's when Steve finally understood. Blue wasn't helping him find the answer. She was teaching him how to follow evidence. The notebook flipped open by itself, not to a blank page, to a list of names. Some crossed out, some still wet, and at the bottom, one empty line. Steve's hands started shaking. Blue pressed her paw onto the page, slowly, carefully, like she had done it many times before. Then Steve looked at the camera and whispered, "We just figured out Blue's clues." But this time, he didn't sound happy. This time, he wanted blood.